Alright, so welcome to this video lecture number 6. So far so good. In this video lecture, we are going to consider how to add or how to create a ground floor slab, and we are then going to add our components to the ground floor, like the furnitures or whatever you want to add. This is up to you, as much as you want to add, because there are hundreds or even thousands of components available in the library that you can make use of as much as you can, right? So, but in this video, I'm just going to show you how to add them and then the necessary ones, basically. So, but before then, we'll have to create a ground floor slab. So let's proceed to our Revit, right? So this is our Revit project, right? This is a 3D view. Now, the easy way to navigate your 3D model is actually you just press Shift on your keyboard and then press the right side of your mouse, okay? Right side of your mouse, and then you can navigate. Or you can even hold the center button of your mouse, right? I'm holding the center button of my mouse right now, so I can navigate to whatever direction I want, holding down Shift and then pressing the center button of your mouse, right? So this is our ground floor level, as we have already created in the previous videos, right? This is our ground floor level. This is our first floor level. We have not done anything here. Our parapet level, of course, we have not done anything here as well. Roof level and all that. So we are working on the ground floor on the ground floor level, right? Ground floor level. Okay, so now the first thing we have to do is to add the ground floor slab. So how do you do that? You simply come over here under this build space. You have floor, right? So you click on floor. When you click on floor, it's going to open this interface right here. So you can see floor generic, just like wall. You have generic type of floors as well that you can use, but these are Revit default. So, but of course, we don't want to use any of this. We want to create our own. So you just come to edit type, always duplicate. So I'm going to duplicate it to ground floor slab, right? And then click on OK. And then I'm going to click on edit here, right? The thickness of the slab is 150 mm, always 150 mm, right? Now we can edit the material type here. Just click on by category and then click on this small box at the corner here. Click on it. Now we want to create a new material for our slab. So come over here, right, and click on create new material, right? And then I'm going to edit the name. So I'm going to rename it to ground floor slab, right? So after renaming it, now I'm going to add the material by clicking on this particular icon here, right? Click on it and then it's going to open the material library. So go to appearance library, right? Then I'm concentrating on flooring, so click on the small arrow here. So we have carpets. If you want to add any type of carpets, you can, right? These are all of them here. We have stone floor, we have tiles, right? We have vinyl and we have wooden floors, right? So we have a lot of them here. So let me go with some tiles, okay? Tiles. I think I love this square blue. These are square tiles and they are blue in color. You can use any one of them as you wish. So just click on this small icon here and then close. After clicking on the icon, you just close. So it is going to update here, right? It is going to update here. So you can just click on OK and then click on OK and click on OK. So after doing that, now the next thing is to now draw your slab, right? So Now under the draw space here, click on this line. You can draw with several options, right? You have the line option, you have the rectangle option, the polygon option, the circle option, arc, different types of arcs. You have the pick walls option, you have the pick line option, but the most common one we normally use is this line option. So when you click on line option, so how do you want your slab to be? Do you want your slab to be, I normally love my slab to be within so that it is not going to show outside, right? I normally love my slab to start from within here, right? Not from here. There's a reason for that. Maybe I'm going to explain to you when I go to the 3D view why I don't start the slab from here. So just start from here, right? And then draw your line up to here, right? And then up to here, and then up to here, all right? And then up to here, and then up to here, up to here, and then you continue up to here. Now there is something. Now you can see that we are supposed to have our entrance here, right? And then this particular bedroom has a balcony, right, or a veranda. So our slab is supposed to extend, right? Extend outside. So how do we do that? I'm just going to extend this my slab here, and then extend it up to here, right? Now one rule of thumb is that these lines I'm drawing has to be a closed boundary, otherwise it is not going to create. So I have to delete this one and delete this one. So it has to be a closed boundary, it has to be closed, otherwise it's not going to work. So you have to ensure that it is closed. So likewise in my entrance, I'm going to go to line also, click on line. Remember I clicked on escape, that is why the command disappeared. So I have to go back to click on line. So I'm going to draw my exterior or my entrance slab here. Now for the fact that it has to be closed, if I try to create this slab now, it's not going to work. The reason is because this one is separate from this one, right? So it has to be closed. And how do I make it closed? Just click on escape, and then I have to drag this line up to here, make sure it is closed, and then I'm going to go back to line, and then I'm going to complete this one. So this is very, very important. You have to make sure it is closed, otherwise your slab is not going to be created, right? So after doing this, you just click on OK, right? And then click anywhere outside your drawing. Click anywhere outside the drawing. Then let's look at it in 3D. Perfect, right? Perfect. This is what we have. You can see the material of the tiles, right? This is too dark for my liking. The color is too dark, so I want a light color. So what am I going to do? I'll just simply click on the slab, go back to edit type, go back to edit, go back to my material, and then click on this small icon here, and then this is the material. Go back to this, go back to appearance, go back to flooring, tiles. So I want something that is light, right? I want something that is light. Let me check on stone and see what I can find. Okay, I think this marble is cool. Let me use this marble. So just click on this small icon here. This is the kind of marble. Okay, let's look at it and see how it looks. So click on OK. Click on OK. So the material has automatically changed. You can see this is the new material. So I think this might be better. If you don't like it, you can of course use the one you prefer. Alright. So this is how your slab is going to be created. So probably I'm going to have railings here for the exterior, for the entrance, and I'm also going to have railings here for this balcony, right? So now after creating this, the next we want to do in this video is to add our components or our furnitures, right? Our components or furnitures. How do we do that? We go back to ground floor level, right? So I want this is my bedroom, so I'm going to have beds. So let me start with beds. So just go to components, right? Go to load family, right? Your components, you should have downloaded it from your mail because it is, or from the from our website because it is part of the course, right? So if you don't have it, you can request for it. So I think this is it. So Revit library new. I love this bed, so I'm going to use this bed, and then I'm going to click on OK. Right? So I can as well change the type of the bed. I can change the lower bed sheets, the bed sheets. I can change the material from here. Right? I can just click on this small icon here, and I'm going to change the material of the bed. So, but I think it is okay. So you can just experiment and choose any material you want. So my bed can be here for this bedroom, and if I want to rotate the bed, I just simply click on Shift on my keyboard. When I click on Shift, the bed is going to be rotated in different angles, right? So I want it to be here. I want my bed to be here, right? So I'm going to put it here, right? Or I think, so after that you just click on escape, right? So I think this is too close. That is too close. So let me move it. So highlight and go to move. Okay, I think this is better, so that it will not be too close to the wall. Okay, this is better. We can have some other things here as well, right? If you want to increase the size of the bed, you can simply scale it, right? So when you click on the bed, you can simply go to scale. No, that is not scale. You can simply go to, this is scale. No, where is scale? Okay, you cannot scale it. You cannot scale a component. Okay, that's fine. So you have to use this, or you can download a bigger size of bed from revitcity.com website, right? So that is for beds. So how about the sitting room? Let me look for center sofa. Revit library. Let me look for sofa. Okay, I can see dining here, dining sets, dining table. Let me take this dining table. Where are we going to have our dining set? Let's allow it to load. Okay, so these are dining sets. So I think we should have it here. Just press escape to change the orientation. So I think our dining set will be okay here. I think it will be okay here, right? It's okay here. So probably you can have your washing hand basin, you can have your fridge, you can have some other things on this space. So here I'm going to add sofa. So go back to components, load family, Revit library, new. So let me look for that sofa or couch, anyone you like. I think there's a particular, this is a wash and basin that you can put, right? There's a particular sofa I'm looking for. Let me scroll down. Sofa, okay. Okay, I love this. This is double seater sofa and this is single seater sofa. So I want to take two of them. So let me take the double seater sofa. Press your shift. So I want my my TV is going to be here, right? So my sofa, I'm going to place it here. I'm going to place two double seater sofa here, right? And then I'm going to place one single seater sofa here and one. You can see that the orientation is not okay. You can see that this, okay, let me place this one first. Let me press escape. So you can see the orientation. You can see this is the back of the sofa and this is the front. You can see the drawing, right? So how do you rotate it? Just simply click on it. Simply click on it and go to rotate here, right? And simply click on the center or go to rotate and click on the edge and then rotate it. You can just type 180 degrees. So I'm rotating by 180 degrees. Perfect. Likewise, this one. Click on the edge, rotate by 180 degrees. The same thing with this. For this one, okay, the same thing. Rotate by 180 degrees. Likewise, this. Click on the edge, rotate by 180 degrees. Perfect. So I'm going to move this one here so to be close. Perfect. So I think I'm good to go. Let me move everything. Select everything. I want to move everything to the right more. Right? So because I want my TV to be in between these two windows, right? I want my TV to be in between those two windows, so let me move it more to the right. Okay, so I can give more space to these windows. Just move the windows this way and move this one this way. Okay, move this a little more. Perfect. So I'm going to have my TV here, right? And then I'm going to have a center table. So center table here. So just go to components, load family, Revit library, center table. Where do I see a center table? Coffee table. No, that is not it. Center table, let's check. Scroll down. Okay, let me okay, this is a TV stand or a TV console, right? So you can use this for your TV. This is a mirror if you want to add a mirror. This is a plasma screen together with a console or a table console or a TV console. So let me put this, since I have found it, let me just put it right. So this is basically up to you how you want to make your interiors, right? So this is it. I think I have to rotate this because from what I see, this is the TV. This rectangular stuff here is the TV, and I think these are the console. So I have to rotate by 180 degrees, right? Then I can move it to the center. Perfect. So that is my TV. So let me proceed to look for a center table. Revit library. Let me check in components whether I can find if we can find the center table. Okay, I think I found something that I'm going to use for my kitchen. Right, so you can use any of this for your kitchen if you wish. Your kitchen counter. Okay, I think I love this. Just a kitchen cabinet on it. A kitchen cabinet. So let me take this. Let it load. Alright, so this is for my kitchen. So I want it this way. This way. And this way. Right? So I'm going to have two kitchen cabinets this way and this way, right? So let's proceed. Let's look for more stuff. Okay, let me look for WC. No, I need it under US metric. Go to plumbing. You are going to find go to fixtures. Go to water closets. You are going to find this one is okay. Your WC. So this is going to be for the restroom, right? This is going to be for the restroom. So you have one restroom, you have another one here, right? So that is gone. Let's proceed. Load family. Revit library. Let's see under this furniture sitting. Let's see if we can find. These are different types of chairs. Okay, it's not here. Tables. Perfect. I think I can see the center table I'm looking for. So I think I can use this. I think I can use this for my center table. Alright, so let me rotate it this way. Yes. So I think that is okay. What else? What else? This is my veranda. I can decorate this veranda. Because of time, I might not proceed to adding more stuff. I think this is okay. We'll have our kitchen, we'll have our living room, we'll have our dining, we'll have our 2-bedroom on the ground floor, and we'll have our WC. This is the visitor's bedroom, and this is the other bedroom. Alright, so so basically that is how you can add your furnitures. What else do you think is important that we add? Okay, let's also add okay, I think it's okay. So if you have any other component, you can have your bed stand or something like that here. You can have other stuff here as well. You can have your washing hand basin. Okay, let's add the washing hand basin in the restroom. Go to components, load family. Let's go to Revit library, US metric. Let's go to plumbing, architectural fixtures. I want you can, this is a bathtub. Okay, let me add a bathtub. Let me add this bathtub right in my restroom. I can have a bathtub here and a bathtub for this as well, right? I can move this dimension outside so it's not going to disturb. Perfect. So I have a bathtub. So we can have a washing hand basin here. Let me check if I can find a washing hand basin under plumbing, architectural fixtures. This is drinking fountain. That is not it. This is shower. You can add shower, of course. Sink. Okay. Yes. There's no need. Urinals. You can add this if you want. What is an equipment? Water heater. You can add water heater. Okay, I think there's nothing much to add in the ground floor. There's nothing much, so we can make do with this. Just escape. So here we are going to have our staircase up to the first floor, right? So this space can be used for some other thing, I think, especially this space and this space. It can be used for some other purpose. So but our staircase will be here and our kitchen is already here. This is a really big house, and of course that is basically because we are not working with a survey plan, right? So I think this is okay. Let's look at the 3D view. All right, perfect. This is our sofa, and this is our center table, and these are our beds. This is our TV. This must be this is our TV. Okay, I think there's nothing bad with it. And then this is our WC and bathtub. All right, so I'm going to stop this video here. In the next video we are going to proceed to planning our first floor and then doing other things as well, right? So thank you.